How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we are back in American Truck Simulator once again, and this time in 156 officially. Everybody knows I put it off as long as I could to not switch over yet, but you know, unfortunately, inevitably, we'll have to update eventually. But 156 has some cool stuff. Like we've got the dynamic pipe loading and new terrain stuff for those who are map makers that you can do in the map editor. New UI interface and some quality of life stuff that they put in to the UI and everything. So, I mean, some stuff's going to be broken. Obviously, some mods are not going to work. So if you've got any Route Advisor mods, or in my case, even the Sissel Mega Pack did not work. So those had to be yanked for now. But you know, as mod updates become available and things get ironed out, you know, we'll get stuff back in eventually. But you know, it's the nature of the beast anyway with game updates, you know, and mods. They don't work nice all the time together. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're exploring 156 today. We're going to take our first load here out of Waterloo, Iowa, at a John Deere site, one of the new ATS expansion sites. We're taking it, we're picking up a, what is it? Forage harvester, I believe, from over there and taking it down to Sioux City. And we're to do that, we're going to use our NoNameCustoms KW C500. I don't think there's enough that can be said about this beast of a truck. I mean, it's got everything you could ever want. We've got, let's see, headache rack, chain rack, winch rack. Hard to see from up here, but nice deck plates and full fenders all the way across. Oh, nice bumper guard right there. Tons of light nodes. And believe me, there are plenty. Horns, beacons, nice exhaust options. Of course, it's hard to tell from this angle with this lack of sunlight, but tons of rear bumper options as well. We've got Alcoa polished rims all the way around. We've got painted brake drums behind there and the painted lug nuts on there. So, I mean, we've got, I think, everything that we can possibly get on this thing. And my, of course, color choice for the marker lights are purple pretty much all the way around to match the paint job a little bit. It's hard to tell, but the stripes on there are purple and the base color is black, so it's kind of like a midnight purple, I guess. Deep purple, we could call that. Purple haze, whatever you want to name that. And then we've got the lowboy from Ruda behind us, and that's what we'll be using to take this beast of a tractor down to Sioux City, and you'll see it once we pick it up. But I thought we could actually drive into the site instead of starting out there. That way you could see what it looks like. Since it is a new site from ATS expansion. So it is pretty nice, I have to say. I like that it has a little bit of a drive, like an entrance to it. So you'll see that and everything when we go to pick up there. And then under the hood, we've got the DD60 stock from Slav Jerry. So you'll hear that when we start it up right now. All right. I think we're ready to go. We've got our lights on and everything. And it's bright and early. I think not even 5 o'clock in the morning yet. So we're starting super early, that way we can get tons of sunlight on our way down to Sioux City. So let's go ahead and hop in the interior and we'll get rolling. Excellent, here we are, and mirrors look, oh, there's the guy waiting for us back there. I don't know why he can't. You can just go around us, dude. I don't know what you're waiting here for. Anyway, mirrors look good. I want to make sure that I can see as many sides of the trailer as I can, since we're probably going to be a wide load here. So we got to really be careful with that. Yeah, I think we're good all the way around. I did not put a GPS in this truck, apparently, so that's gonna be an issue, I guess. Maybe. I guess we'll see. For sure, I think we go out here to the left. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, this thing is an absolute unit at 1,500 horsepower. Thanks to Chad for those open defs. That reminds me, we actually need to get a GPS voice going here, since the Route Advisor was taken out. Whoops. Okay, give me a second to do that. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. All right, now we're cool. Got a GPS going here.
And then turn left.
Apparently something got thrown off there with the
Turn left.
navigation voice missing. You know, it is what it is. Looks like I'm also going to need to adjust my steering wheel.
Keep left, and then turn
Because I cannot see my gauges inside of here. Let me take advantage of that while we're out here at this stoplight.
turn left.
Oh, of course we get a green arrow. We never get a green arrow, but the one time I need to adjust something, we do. Isn't it ironic? But yeah, nothing can really be said to describe how awesome this truck is. We've got, you can see the CB up there, the shifter. The interior is fantastic. All the different interior options that you get on this thing. My brakes are also super sensitive. And of course, being that we're driving an automatic, I'm not even really using the shifter here. But I don't know. I was kind of too lazy to take it out, I guess. Let's just pretend for the sake of this thing that,
Get ready.
I don't know. Let's say we were, the shifter came with the truck, but it doesn't work.
Turn right.
I don't know. We'll make up something like that. All right, we're gonna do our security check here. Oh, nope, don't have to reverse, please. Okay, let's do our steering wheel here. Much better. All right, now we can actually see how fast we're going. Perfect. Security check is a go. We'll get our hazards on once we're actually a little bit closer. You may also notice, based on the skyboxes, that I have JBX in here rather than PNG, and that's of course one reason for that is the game updating. You know, made the current version of PNG incompatible. So yeah, we're waiting on an update there for it to work. So being that JBX works regardless, I've got that back in here, and then of course the usual mods from Train Guy Modding, other than the road reflections. That one also, for whatever reason, doesn't work in this game, even though it, I guess maybe it does have some kind of version lock on it. It's a Steam mod, of course, but yeah, it's one of those things that got broke with the update. So anyway, here is the new site. Look at all these tractors here waiting for somebody to pick them up or something. I think we actually have to go left here. The trigger is going to be to the right, I think, is it? We'll find out. Nope. Okay, not this way. Ooh. It's actually a interesting problem to have. Did I make a wrong turn? I was going based off of where those blockers are. Oh shoot, we can't even go through here. There's some kind of wall there. Wow, okay, well, I guess we're gonna find out live here where this thing is. Alright, being that we can't go down this way. Ah, it's right there, of course. I knew it was down to the right, but I guess I passed it up. Anybody watching this can probably see where I went wrong immediately and be like, yeah, you dummy, it's over there. Alright, now let's get our four ways on here, because we're technically at the loading site here.
Where it ends.
This is where it ends. Yeah, this is an awesome site. Humongous, obviously. I was close to getting lost here. Alright. Just goes to show I should familiarize myself with this place. Oh, okay, well, looks like our job expired, so we're actually going to have to pick one. Let's see. That one's a little far. Let's do this one, I think. Yeah, Sioux City was going to be over here to the west, so it looks like we're going to go east, which is totally fine with me. I mean, it is what it is. This was what our load would have been for a harvester, but this is actually cool. It's going to be heavier. The crawler tractor is going to be heavier and just go in the opposite direction over to Rockport, so... Yeah, well. Wait a minute. Am I an even bigger idiot than I'm giving myself credit for? I already picked the job. So what we have to do is we have to go to our pickup spot. Holy cow! There it is. I'm off it today, guys. You have to forgive me. Been a long one, and it's only halfway over. Been a long day, that is. Yeah, so apparently I'd already selected the job. Forgot about it. Not the first time I've done that either. Alright, let's see if we can back this thing up in here and actually get on the road here before I make an even bigger fool of myself. Let's see. Best way to attack this would probably be get some angle on it. Because these things do not like to turn, especially because I have a triaxle on this thing. Let's honk the horn. Make sure they know we're coming back. Actually, I think we'll be okay. As long as I keep the angle here, it looks like it'll make it with no issues. Give it a little more. How about there? Nothing else in the way posing a danger, so I think we're fine. In fact, let's give it a little more to the left, but not too much. Okay, let's try to take it straight as we can. These mirrors don't always help, because it sometimes can look straight and it's not. So let's just kind of keep the course here. Perfect. All right, now we'll get the window up. The little motor there in the window seemed to give me a little trouble. Might be time to look into that. Man, it is bright for only 6 in the morning. Well, now 7. Yeah, it's like full sunlight now. Good old JBX doing that.
Time to get the job done.
Perfect. Now that we're loaded, we can actually get a nice screenshot before we head out. All right, we're still in reverse here. Let's go and switch. There we go. Okay, grabbing a screenshot real quick. I'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. Okay, screenshot has been acquired. Whoa, wrong button there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's force of habit for me to hit the brakes, but remembering that we're in an automatic thing here. Got another piece of equipment already loaded down, probably waiting for someone to come and grab it. Absolutely love this site. Really nice work by the HS expansion team getting this implemented into the game. There's plenty more as well. We got Case IH sites and then other John Deere sites as well. There's one in Sedalia that we need to check out soon too. Really, really good stuff. Man. Well, if you couldn't tell already, I've been juggling around too much stuff today. I'm sharp as a cue ball right now because of everything been going on today. Work stuff and then house stuff, and then been getting into racing a lot lately. So I've been messing around with a ton of race and wheel settings for. It gets harder to track what you're doing the more games you throw into the mix. So, I mean, it's something you got to do eventually. That way you're not, just leaving everything up to chance. But being that
Get ready.
I drive in Truck Sim and then been doing Le Mans Ultimate for racing, and then Let's do a security check here. Hopefully they get us through. Yeah, we're looking good. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of racing with that, and then also recently acquired AMS2, Automobilista 2, and just getting everything set up for that because I use a variety of things. I use the Moza software to control the settings for force feedback and whatnot, and I've got different profiles set up for depending on which game I'm going to be running. And then I've also got SimHub. SimHub software is what controls these two gauges right here in front of me, these little touchscreen spherical screens. So I've got different profiles set up for each little piece of software that I run. That way it'll launch, you know, into the tailored settings individually based on the game I'm playing, and all that stuff. So I had to go through and set all that up. And then kind of another thing is that I'd read reports on Reddit and different other places that AMS2 does not recognize steering wheels, whether that's SimMagic or Moza. It's got trouble with that. So I had to go and install a third-party tool. Shoot, I can't remember what it's called. It's like what is it? Axis Core or something like that. It starts with an A. I don't remember. Kind of a third-party GitHub tool that someone put together to help the game recognize your inputs and change what would normally be keyboard settings, because I don't know who would want to race on a keyboard if you have other options. If not, you know, that's all you got really. But I would think sim racing on a keyboard or a controller is just I mean, you're gonna outgrow that pretty quickly if you're wanting to get into it in a more serious level. So being that the game is designed to run on a controller or keyboard, it doesn't make sense to me. But thankfully we got smart people out there that are able to put together these other resources and whatnot. So anyway, I've just been doing a ton of stuff with that, and then also working on a side project with Heavy Hauling Customs to get a newly acquired mod pack done up so we can get another update out there. I won't talk too much about that just yet until it's more so ready, close to release. Then I can kind of do perhaps a video on it and talk a little bit about it to build some hype for it. But yeah, I've just been juggling so much stuff back and forth, and then especially being I hadn't done a video in a little bit, I was like, man, I really got to get a video together and do that. So sad to say, and I apologize for it. This video is, I freely admit, a little rushed because of the schedule and everything. But I did my best to try to put something together and get it out to you. So sorry that a lot of my, I don't know, my tasks today had nothing to do with Truck Sim. Otherwise, I'd have more to talk about here relating to Truck Sim. But I don't know. I just figure you guys would like to just, I guess, see consistent content. And to be honest, a lot of my consistent content revolves around, you know, me talking about my day and everything. So it's needless to say, I've been enjoying racing a lot. I didn't realize until, and this is obviously something that everybody's going to say, well, yeah, obviously, but I personally, it took me having to acquire nicer equipment, you know, upgrading my wheel and pedal set, to actually realize how much of a factor it actually plays into your performance of racing. Because Truck Sim is one thing. I mean, you're going, you know, it's a slow, steady pace. You're not really needing to look into factors like power, getting as much information about the track as you can, things like that, better equipment is going to be able to provide you, and of course not to mention comfort as well, for long racing sessions and that kind of thing, because usually higher end equipment is more tailored to that, you know, you're putting in serious hours at a serious degree of effort and dedication and whatnot. So anyway, it's kind of one of those things that's not obvious, or you don't really appreciate it until you actually do it yourself. That I didn't realize, you know, the potential and the benefits, true benefits of upgrading equipment and whatnot until I actually did it. So it's just made me appreciate sim racing on a whole nother level, because I had gotten into it a little bit through Assetto Corsa to begin with, and then I tried iRacing for a little while too. I didn't like that it was a subscription type thing, but really the thing that kind of repelled me away was the graphics. I really, I'm big into graphics. I don't know, it may just be the side of me that prefers aesthetic over, you know, I don't know what you would call it. Okay, we gotta get over here, and this dude is not letting us in. Alright, Mr. Tanker, you go ahead. We'll get behind you there. See if he's gonna switch over. Usually the AI are very unpredictable after these road work events. They tend to try to do their own thing. Okay, he's not going over, so we'll go ahead and go over. It almost never fails after these road work things. Obviously, these guys aren't going to accelerate as fast as we are. So unless I wait long enough to see what they're going to do, usually when I try to switch lanes, they'll switch lanes like almost immediately in front of me, and they won't let me through. So usually if I wait and give them a little time to decide, then I can feel them out, see what they're going to do, and respond defensively. But anywho, yeah, needless to say, I've been enjoying racing a lot, and especially having guys to race with also helps too. But yeah, I've been getting into that a lot, and I don't know, it's just it's a thing with different games that I get into. I love add-ons, and I love things that improve the experience of the game, whatever it is. So I'm almost always going to look for ways to maximize my experience, at the cost of it being sometimes a headache to set up. So Truck Sim, for example, it's like I can't play this game without mods now, but it's at the cost of the fact that you have to have, you know, compatible mods. You have to put them together in a certain order so they don't conflict and cause game issues. Some mods are not going to be updated to the latest version, so sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice them until, you know, you got to wait until the modders catch up and whatnot. And then sometimes they do conflict with each other for reasons I don't always understand. So you can't always run them in the same profile, all that stuff. So it's never an easy thing, kind of like Farm Sim is very easy. You know, all the mods are free, first of all, and then they work nice with each other. They play nice with the game at almost no cost to performance, depending on what you're doing. But yeah, no two games are created equal, so, you know, it's a sacrifice either way, and whatever. But anyway, whole tangent, I could go down with that, but main thing is I've been enjoying it a lot, and you can definitely expect some content on the channel about that very soon. I know that the big focus of my channel is Truck Sim and whatnot, but I'm all about doing stuff that's fun, and, you know, I'm willing to try it out and see how it does on the channel. Maybe I'll, you know, if it doesn't hit it too big, it may be limited to live streams or that kind of thing, but whole purpose of this channel is I keep it generic enough to where I say, you know, my focus is driving games. So it's not just Truck Sim, you know, it's driving games, because that's my thing. I love the pace of driving games because it allows me to, you know, have commentary videos like this where I get to kind of visit with you guys and talk about stuff at a really relaxed pace, and not too much involved when it comes to editing. I do slap a little bit of, you know, a few edits here and there to kind of I guess give it some flair and whatever, but yeah. All right, well, we're getting the hurry up here. Hopefully we make it and we're not late. We do have a little bit of a buffer, I think, because the hurry up doesn't always mean like you're guaranteed to be late. It depends on how quickly you can make it over there. I guess we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to mention that to, I guess, kind of prepare people for that. You will start seeing some content up about that. Still also on the topic of content, thinking about throwing some Blender stuff together as well, if that's something that people would actually want to see. So please, by all means, in the comments, let me know what you guys would like. If you guys would be opposed or not to some racing content for Le Mans Ultimate and AMS2 and all that stuff. And then, you know, some Blender stuff for those that want to get into modding and stuff. I'm not going to really cover much on modeling. That's a whole other thing. I don't consider myself a modeler, since you need actually good knowledge for that. So I would consider myself... did it throw us into reverse? What's going on? It did. That was weird. I just held down the pedal, but I didn't press it twice. Oh well. Yeah, definitely let me know, because I like hearing feedback from you guys, and to be honest, that's what makes the channel. If I'm being honest, it's the audience and you guys supporting, because I would not be where I am. Not that I'm famous or anything like that, but and that's not the goal either. But I guess what I mean is I would not be motivated to do this kind of thing if it wasn't for you guys showing the support and then leaving me, you know, ideas or requests or that kind of stuff, or just responding to stuff I talk about. I love it all, so please feel free if you'd like to interact with me in any way that you like. I know that I come up short a lot when it comes to things like streaming, because of just having such a full schedule all the time. I'm hesitant to try to make any kind of schedule out of it, because I know that I just don't have the bandwidth right now with life and everything to commit to something like that the way that others can. As much as I want to, you know, I have to be honest with myself, and I have to count the cost. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So as far as a regular streaming schedule or anything, you know, it's something I've tried and it just hasn't been able to work yet. Doesn't mean it won't ever, but for the moment it's something I'm still trying to get together, see if I can somehow make that happen. But if I can, it'll definitely be something fun, like racing stuff, or, you know, long haul truck sim videos. Well, not really video, because it'd be a stream, but
Keep right, and then
long haul stream, that kind of thing, I guess I could say. Anyway, I'm very pleased that we are going to get to see Sioux City today, because I had already selected the job. Didn't even remember doing that, because it goes against my normal routine of that we pull up to the trigger and that's where we pick it. Totally forgot that maybe it was going to expire soon, and that's why I went ahead and snagged it before hitting record. I don't know. I'm just a dummy. Never good to rush things, I can tell you that. Sometimes you have no choice, but it always works out better when you're smarter with your time and you can allocate it better.
and then exit right.
I'm also kind of thinking we might possibly get a late on this one. I guess we'll see. Hopefully not, but
Get ready to turn right.
we'll know why if it does happen.
Turn right.
And of course, at some point, we'll also be exploring the new stuff for 156. Plenty of it. Yeah, in addition to pipe loading, we also get wood chip loading dynamically, which is awesome. I love that
Keep
they're...
right, and then turn right.
I love that they're expanding their catalog of dynamic loads. I guess seeing how the how well the other loads have done, the grain loading and log loading. People go nuts for that stuff.
Go straight.
Ah, here's Rockport right here, right between this is Loves and Peterbilt.
Get ready to turn left.
Can't believe I didn't put a GPS in this truck.
Turn left.
Oh, I think I know why. This might be the C500 build that I did just to take pictures to show a friend of mine who was interested in the mod. So that could have been it. I built it for doing some pictures, but not really to
Nice
drive it.
ride.
So that could be why I didn't bother to put all that in here. All right. It don't matter. This is a big old site too. Okay, so we're dropping over there to the left. Does that mean we go down this way? I don't think so. I think we stay the course over here. I think that's something else. I don't even think we can actually get there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything out there. Let's get four ways on here, because that's it's always a good thing to do to be safe here. Let's see, looking around here for the spot. I don't see, oh, yep, over there. Almost missed it. Cool. Alright, so let's see if we can see how we can attack this here. We actually could have, well, I don't know. Nah, there's not really a way to get there from behind. I think the only way we're going to be able to do this is reverse it in. So, let's see. Can we eat a little bit of these tracks here? Oh, big bumps. Big bumps. Even then, it still may not be enough to get this thing to turn. Oh, shoot. I hope I didn't get us stuck. There we go. Thankfully, we have quite a bit of horsepower here. All right. Make sure they know we're coming. It's going to definitely take some work to get this thing turned. Let's get the window down a little bit, see where we're at here. Can we swing it enough without hitting nothing back there? I'm doubtful. I think we're going to have to pull up here. Okay, try this. Attack this again. We are working with very tight quarters here, so won't be surprised if it takes us longer than this. Oh, yeah, we were brushing up against that piece right there that I didn't expect to be hitting. All right, it's getting us close enough. We're gonna have to pull up to straighten out here again. And I probably should do that before we get too far into this to where we can't get back behind it. Go just a little more. There we go. Okay. It's not hitting anything. That would be bad. Okay, I think we'll be able to make this work. Let's see. Yeah, there's the line, okay. I think we're actually pretty set right here. Just keep it straight. I think that should work, actually. Nice. All right, they like it. So, I think we'll take it. The main thing is we don't want to get late. If we can achieve that, that will be a miracle in itself. Oh, we were late. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it wasn't too bad. We had some nice bonuses that added up, so at least we get... I mean, this is still an exceptional paycheck anyway, considering the distance. Shoot. Man, hate to see that. Almost half hour late. That cost us over $2,000. Almost 3 because of that. Ouch. Okay, well, I have to keep that in mind next time. Remember when I take the job, that way I don't go to the trigger every time and try to take it again, just to remember for it to jog my memory that, hey, you already got it, dummy. Oh, well, okay. Let's just review here. We ended up late, unfortunate. Taking this forage harvester from Waterloo to Sioux City. That was 275 miles, 8 hours, 19 minutes, 37.9 gallons. Still made a nice income. So, I mean, we'll just have to eat that almost $3,000. Make it up somewhere else, I guess. But, oh well. Let's get this off for now. We're not going to be going anywhere for a little bit. All right. Well, I apologize for the little mess ups here and my frazzled state of mind being rushed today, but yeah, just wanted to make sure I got a video out to y'all, and hopefully you did enjoy watching despite that. This is, again, it's a C500, which I also failed to mention is actually part of a... Ooh, there's a train coming up right here. This mod is actually part of a mod that includes 2 other trucks, a T800 and a W9. So you really can't go wrong with this thing. Yeah, it's an exceptional mod for only $40. I will link to where you can purchase this through Discord. I know it's probably not your preferred method of paying for mods, but it is the way to do it through NoNameCustoms community. So, but I can definitely recommend it. Obviously works good in 156. It's not version locked or anything like that. And then behind us was the lowboy from Jon Ruda. So I'll have a link to his site to go and purchase the US trailer pack that includes this lowboy trailer, along with I believe it's 5 others now, 4 or 5. I think it's 5. So yeah, that is it for today. Oh, and of course the map mod that I use here is ATS expansion. I did a little edit to make it work in 156. You may need to do the same in the manifest if you know how to do that. Otherwise, you can just wait for the mod to be updated. It should be very soon, and you'll get plenty of sites to pick up from and deliver to. And I always link to atsexpansion.com, so feel free to check that out, as well as my Discord server if you'd like to join. We post things like open devs for engines, paint jobs for trucks, plenty of other stuff. Just a little place to hang out. Even if you're not in the VTC for Qubit Transport and Logistics, feel free to join if you'd like to stop by as well. All right, well, I'm done talking your ear off for today, and I'm off to do some more driving, maybe some more racing later on. And we'll see you guys in the next video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed watching, please drop a like on the video. Feel free to hype the video if you get a chance. And also feel free to share it with anybody else who likes C500s and lowboys and John Deere equipment. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, everybody be safe and have a good one. Hey guys, it's Vaughn here to tell you about Qubit Transport and Logistics. It's a brand new VTC, but more than that, it's a truck sim community that we base on sharing tips, tackling convoys, and celebrating every successful delivery together. We have drivers tackling the open roads in both ETS2 and ATS, designated dispatch jobs, elevated company ranks based on your mile distance, and so much more. So whether you're brand new to the game or are an established veteran, you're sure to find your place in our community. We really encourage anyone and everyone to join us, have fun together. So consider applying today. The links are in the description below to our Discord server, as well as our company pages on both TrucksBook and Trucky. Again, links in the description below. We are currently hiring, and we encourage all to join. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.